Greetings and welcome to the energy of Scorpio. This is Ron from Terra of the Twin Sun. Happy Tuesday, happy day of Mars. And we also embrace the energy of Pluto here. Eighth house. The eighth house is open. We shall conduct a 9-card spread known as the Great Mirror. Okay, the Great Mirror is a tool devised by the Order of the Twin Sun in order to see apparent karmas that may exist for the energy of Scorpio, the 8th house, and a significant other. Please take only what you will. We should go ahead and begin. Yes. Hmm. Interesting. There's a lot of kingly energy in the energy of Scorpio for the time being. Okay. This kingly energy has to do with conversion of expectation into reality. Okay, and that's a very good thing. Foundations are strong here, and the axis of the second and the eighth are activated from Scorpio energy, the King of Swords, to the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Okay, what this means is that you're moving from a spiritual realm into more of a material realm, and this is having to do with the way of being rid of a very sort of strong energy. Okay, currently there's something that is operating here that talks of two things: either being rid of something, A, or B, essentially being influenced by something that is very deeply rooted to either family, to a very strong connection with someone else. Okay, this has to do with dreams, letting loose the dream, forgetting the dream, but then still being influenced in some way by the dream. Okay, this symbolizes a rite of passage, one that progresses to what exactly? A type of stability that has to do with forgetting an experience. Yes, and coming into a way of grounded reality. Okay, King of Pentacles as well as Queen of Pentacles. That has to do with this rite of passage. This is an empowering sort of karma. Okay, and it has to do with either, once again, the letting go of a dream or being influenced by a dream that has been let go. Okay. We're moving over to the Great Mirror now. Militaire. Okay. As you look to the past, there's something about it where you brought in a type of vision, vision manifestation that was not called for. There was a lot of action taken out of desperity, either one side or the other. Okay, and a need to move towards the future. Your vehicle is geared towards the future, but we'll see. Hmm. I see here an offering that is going to be made by you or by someone in the future. Yes, someone who doesn't seem to know what they want. Okay, but they give anyway. It's a selfless act. It requires a lot of stepping down of. It's a loss of power in order to give power. Okay, meaning that consciously something in the energy of Scorpio is empowered, uh, um, and it has the ability to give. The thing is that once again, the Knight of Swords and the Knave of Swords and the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, the Knave of Swords, Espion. There's something here about the ability to craft or uh, act or behave in a very emotionally intelligent way. You are the spearhead for this. You are the generator for this type of emotional intelligence that requires a great deal of humbling, okay? Letting loose of authority, letting loose of power in order to learn something. The person you're dealing with could be a guru. They could also have their world split. They seem to be very protective, um, and I think you mean them well. There's something that you're learning from them. Okay. Now, a guru can take many shapes and forms. Guru can be a husband or a wife. Guru can be a mother. Guru can be, mother is actually the greatest gurus that we'll ever have, either by their presence or absence. Um, there also is something about this type of person that is either has two faces. One is selfish, one is concerned with the past and the self defined through the past, as well as the other half, the other face, which is more geared towards a cooperative quality. Okay, so you're coming from a place of structured playfulness, I would say, in order to put on the mask of the student and learn from someone's trail, someone's path, even if it hasn't been forged yet, this path that they're on. What else is here? There's something that they need to declare. Possibly that you represent a feeling of day, a feeling of enlightenment for them. There also is a type of devotion that you represent. Okay, the highest form of devotion, bhakti, is also known as the highest form of love in some circles, especially Hindu and Vedic circles, mostly in the Hindu tradition. But the energy of Mercury is highly activated here. Virgo, the sixth house. Okay, this could also represent a type of obstacle for them. Something that they need to declare, as I've mentioned before. That involves what? It involves a burden in their solemnity. okay? Burden in the way are, they prize themselves as an individual. Yet from this, there is a deep, hidden sort of burden, okay? A secret that needs to be exposed. Emotional undercurrents that are colored by psychological blocks, okay? Yet there we have it. There's a difference here. And always there's a sense of arrival. Whenever they come into your presence, there is a sense of the dawn or daylight, okay? What is emerging out of this is déploiement, the energy of Cancer once again strong. Something about them is trying to sacrifice an emotional connection, very deep one indeed, that is split like two rivers, okay? These two rivers join eventually, as you can see. Two rivers joining, Two of Cups. And it is a mysterious act that comes through the mystic quality of Cancer, the first house, the fourth house of the triplicity of water, okay? The moksha houses. So there is almost like a type of, not apathy, but a calm disregard, a distance that is spiritual in nature, that has to do with the purity of the Vestal Virgin also, the purity of the Great Mother, and how she, from two rivers, fuse into one, okay? By the pouring out of emotional content or a love here, okay? Now, the way you guys see this is differently. One is of foundation on your end, yet you are split. There's something about you that is very informed by the sun's energy. Two suns, the twin sun is here, along with the sun card. So there's a doubling of efforts here, from the 2 to the 4. So you're willing to cooperate. There's something about you that's wanting to cooperate with this energy. At the same time, there's something about them that is losing devotion, and it's moving towards a distant sort of rebelliousness. Even if this was crafted, this type of connection was crafted by the heavens or by gods in order to show some form of order. There's something very disorderly about them, and they come from two places, very deep emotions and then emotions that are on the surface. These two rivers are being expunged in some sort of way to maintain a sense of their own solemnity, as I have mentioned. At the same time, there's something that they see within you, okay, that scares them. This connection scares them in some way. It brings about the mortality and fatality issues of existence for them, the brevity of life, as well as the more regenerative qualities of Scorpio that this reading represents, okay? In terms of regeneration, there's something about the path here that is being paved that has to do with the spreading of water by the Knight of Cups here. Always, once again, there is a sense of arrival whenever this connection is thought of, okay? Which is not bad. The thing is that there's a type of tragedy that emerges out of what is trying to be brought about, even though a structure or an emotional preservation, a crystallization of the fourth house is occurring now. This is a very good thing. It's healing energy, and perhaps it's them that needs most of the healing. There's something about you that also, once again, there's something from the future that is going to gift you in terms of the karma. If this is an imbalanced situation, you will be gifted that. I think for the time being, all you need is a feeling of éclaircissement, which is clarity. Okay, clarity is coming to you if you embrace the second house of Taurus. Okay, that is Venus, that is sensuality, good food, as well as a fixed way of approaching realities. Okay, that in the auspices of daylight. Okay, where you can see your path. it's always lit. It's clearly seen. Okay. Mm. So that's what I see. There also is something about you that wants to meet halfway in terms of this, to be useful. Uh, and the irony is that the most use you can make from this is through inaction. Okay, through inaction. In terms of advice, okay, that is the 9, the 3, 6 of, yeah, 6 of Cups in reverse is very powerful in this reading. Okay, very, 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 very powerful. Meaning that both of you are being influenced and being sort of mutually sustained in modes of past and future empowerment by letting go of a very strong connection. The thing is that when you let go, there is still a strong influence that is subliminal, and operational. Okay, the trick is to be aware of that. Okay, and that's somehow how you let go. I hope this has helped, whatever that means. Very interesting, deep, and intricate reading. I could have gone for days. That's the mystery of Scorpio. It's quite a long, complex story, usually with Scorpio. That's why I love it. That eighth house. Right. Yeah. Lastly, I mean, in terms of the triplicity of water, we have the fourth house, that's Cancer. We have the second house, which is Scorpio, as well the third house, or sorry, fourth, eighth, Scorpio, fourth, Cancer, and the 12th house, which is Pisces, okay? The fish. And there's something about the eighth house in particular that I find in its fixity, in its sort of cold, frigid state, very still ice is, no? Um, I find there to be the most clarity. With Cancer, it's mysterious but kind of predictable and boring. No offense to any Cancer placements. I have many of them. There also is the 12th house, which is, it's wide. It's very wide. It's very horizontal, if that makes any sense. Um, yeah, so 8th house is very special for me. Anyways, do thank you for the likes. Please don't leave any annoying comments. Otherwise, have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye bye.